YouTube, what's happening? It is Monday, November 10th. We're talking college hoops now. And as you can tell, game started at noon Eastern for some random ass reason. I don't know why. Whatever. We wouldn't even look at these anyways because who is Malloy, Rippon, Reinhardt, and Ecclesia? Who are these teams? Fake teams is what they are. So yeah. First game we're going to focus on is the actual 6 o'clock game when the slate really starts. It's live shenanigans. Get that out of here. So we have so many games on the slate. You can see that. How many do we have to cover? D1 v D1. It is going to be 26 games we're going to cover here. So nice. Let's go ahead and recap yesterday, shall we? We took these plays: App State, Mercer, Montana State, Texas. Let's see. App State hit. Mercer hit. Montana State did not hit. I believe they lost by 2 to Denver. North Texas money line won. I believe they won by 2. San Diego State, they won by like 17, close. And then Colorado State covered the 14.5. So overall, that's a 4-2 day. That's profit. We take that. That's good stuff. We love that. So if you want the plays typed out for every single sport, or you want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research, or you just want to come join the chat, live plays, parlays, it all get dropped in there in the Patreon chat. Check out the HQ. Simple as that. So enough of that. We have a bunch, 26-ish games. Let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. Okay, let's go ahead and jump to the first game, which is going to be this one. It shall be UMass Lowell and New Haven. New Haven, welcome to D1, guys. You ain't going to have a fun time. But you played UConn. You played Penn State at home. It's been rough. UMass has also had a rough game. So don't play bad games. There's no point in it. You come over here, you go to the next game, UConn and Columbia. You can see that. If you want to play that, you can. This is UConn by 32.5. Not a chance I would touch that. I'm not taking anything over like 20, 21 points this year. I've done that a couple times already. Like in 29, it's got me burnt big time. I lost like 5 of those games. Not again. Rutgers and Maine. Rutgers is 17.5. Let's see if it makes sense. Rutgers defense is good, but they're one of the worst shooting teams in the country when it comes to the one game they had. 2 teams amazing at 3-point defense. 10%? Really? Damn. That's good. Offense, 94 v 20, 354 v 36. This should be Rutgers, but 17.5 feels like a lot. Let's see how Maine has been doing. I'm kind of curious about what Maine has done. What has Rutgers done? Who they played? Maine has played George Washington and Stony Brook. Stony Brook. So they've lost both games. Lost to Stony Brook by 11. Damn. And lost to George Washington by 20. Rutgers has played Ryder, and they won by almost 30, 28 points. So yeah, you know what? I'll chase. I'll take Rutgers. We'll say Rutgers minus what, 17.5? Yeah, minus 17.5 for plus 100. I like it. Let's move on. From there, let's go boop boop. Niagara versus Delaware State. Delaware State, one of the worst teams in the country. You can already tell when everything's red, it ain't good for you. You got a little bit of orange, which is a little something to say for you, but other than that, it's just not good. Not good. Not. I don't even care. Don't even care. SIU Edwardsville versus Indiana State. I need to change that where it says Edwardsville just so I see it because that's annoying. Because many people don't know who SIUE is. It's SIU Edwardsville. So defense, offense, that's from 2 games now. Hey, 2 games better than 1 game. Let's see who you played because those numbers look pretty nice. I don't know if we want to take that though. Let's see. Indiana State. Let's grab you. SIU played East. Somebody called East West. Look at this. Look at this. East West and then UTSA. They beat UTSA by 17. That's impressive. This is hilarious. I don't know who that is. And then Indiana State played Charlotte, lost by, what was that, 16? And they beat Illinois Tech. Sure thing, guys. SIUE is favored by how much? Edwardsville. Do I not have a line? Really? You're not going to give me a line for this? So we got Indiana. Oh, I got a line. It's SIUE by 1.5. I'll take that. I'm down for that. SIUE minus 1.5. I shall take it. Let's move on. From there, we're going to NCAT&T. That's a lot of red. It's a lot of red and orange, but a little bit 3-point shooting. No, if you can't stop anybody on defense, I don't want to take you. Goodbye. No chance. Need more stats. Sorry. See Georgia State versus Presbyterian. I almost said pedestrian. Presbyterian. You can see the numbers here. They actually look better. A little bit of green, yellow highlights in there. Very little. Maybe some defense. I don't know. Nothing there for us. Don't care about that game. Let's go from there to Eastern Kentucky and Western Kentucky. Okay. Sure. Number 1 offense. It's only been 1 game, but Eastern Kentucky filled it up. 122 points is good. I mean, damn. You've played 1 game as well. I mean, this should. I don't care who you play. Putting 122 up means you're good at shooting, period. So who did you play? Watch it be some random ass school. You just know it is. It's nobody good. It's never anybody good. Eastern Kentucky. do this. Let me open it up so I can see who they played. And grab. Eastern played Midway. Someone called Midway. They won by 62, as you see. Western Kentucky played Tennessee Tech, and they won by 12. I don't know. I mean, you played Tennessee Tech, and you shot like that. You shot that percent and gave up shots like this. That ain't good. That ain't good. You scored. I don't care if you're in practice. Shooting that great is pretty good. Hard to do. So, we go Eastern Kentucky. The Colonels. Yeah. Plus 1.5. Give me Eastern Kentucky money line at home. Let's chase that. So EKY money line. I'll take it. Why not? That's plus 100. I'm down for that. Let's move on. Cool. From there, we're going to Seton Hall versus Fairfield Inn and Suites. Every time I see Fairfield, I think of the hotel chain. So South Orange, New Jersey. Okay. Let's see. Let's get rid of these two. Seton Hall's played 2 teams now, but their defense is good. Their offense has not been looking too good. Or the 3-point defense. Ugh. Who has Seton Hall played to have these weird looking numbers? Same with Fairfield. Let's grab you two. Seton Hall played St. Peter's and Wagner. Okay, 2 smaller schools. They should dominate. They won by 7 and they won by 27. Ugh. Fairfield played Penn State and NJIT. They lost to Penn State by 8. That's impressive. Penn State's not really good at basketball, we know, but I mean, still, that's a Big Ten school. That's impressive. So I'm not touching that. No way. No, you could have that. Let's go Kent State versus UNC Wilmington. First road game for you, and you can't play defense. Offense, baby, over. Absolutely. Let's go find the over for this one. This is Kent State. 159. What are we rocking at? We're rocking a 209 and a 170. Oh, no, not now. Go away. Let's see that versus that. 179. So we have a 179 to 209 average. And our total's down here in the 150s. You know what? I'm going to take it. It's only been 1 game for you and 2 for you, but I'm going to chase it. I mean, you're averaging 103 in your 2 games played. So, yeah, you play 2 home games too. So, yeah, you like playing at home. Give me Kent State. Give me the over of 159.5. I am down for that one. So, let's see what else we got. Moving on from there, we're going to the Citadel versus Charleston Southern. And you can see the numbers and everything there. This is a very colorful screen all of a sudden. Why is there so many random colors? Anything we can use. The defense is good from 3 for both teams. That matches with that. These 2 cancel out. Those 2 cancel out. That leans Citadel a little bit. Not really feeling this one. Not vibing with it. We're moving on. Let's see. Are we halfway through? Almost. Pitt versus Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan plays amazing defense, but they sacrifice offense to do so. So both teams defensively, my God. So scoring 2, let's see over under in this one. Potential under. Let's go Pitt, P-I-T-T. Pitt 16.5, 141. What are we rocking here? This is coming out to 147. This is coming out to 108. So we have a 147 to 108 range. 141's in the range. We pass. We don't want to do that. And I don't trust Pitt to win by 17 here. I just don't. I need more data. So from there, we're going Miami, the U versus Stetson. This is Miami by what? Some large number? Probably. It's always a large number. Miami is 33.5. Yeah, don't even care. Nope. And we're not taking over under either. So 33.5 is ridiculous. That's crazy. And I'm not taking, I don't care what these are. I'm not taking plus numbers. I guess I could if it made sense, but Miami's numbers look good too. So let me hit some coffee real quick. All right, we're back. We're going to Iowa State now versus Mississippi State. Mississippi State's first road game of the year. You can see what they did. They gave up 3s. Who did you play to give up that many 3s? That isn't good. That tells me you play somebody probably worse than you. You're an SEC school, so that would make sense. Let's see. Iowa State's ranked 16th too. Gotta love that. Mississippi State played North Alabama and they won by 24, but they gave up 37% shooting for 3s. Iowa State's good at shooting 3s. That ain't good. What's the line? Iowa State by 5.5. I think I like that. They've already played FDU and Grambling, and they've handled both those teams very easily. So, yeah, give me Iowa State at home by 5.5. Absolutely. So Iowa State minus 5.5. Absolutely. Moving from there, we're going to where? Milwaukee. Oh, baby. The Sewer Rats. Yeah, love it. Love them. Wish they were good, though. Sad. Little Rock. First road game. Your numbers look good for 1 game, but you're on the road. You're at the Milwaukee Rats now. So, okay, let's see. Do we have a line in this game at all? I don't think I do. Milwaukee. Oh, I do have one. Milwaukee 3.5. Okay. Sure. No, I don't know. No, I don't want nothing to do with it. Not a chance. St. Louis versus Lindenwood. A lot of green and yellow. This does nothing. There's nothing standing out for us. So just move on. Pretty simple. There's no clear cut. You see a lot of yellow, you move on. Simple stuff. TCU versus Lamar. Lamar Jackson is going to play some basketball today for us. He's going to come out there 1v5. Number one 2-point defense. Who did you play? D3 school? You had to play somebody really bad. Lamar, where you at? Lamar. Who have you played? Who did you play? TCU played a game they lost. They lost to a team they shouldn't have lost to either. But Lamar played Texas A&M San Antonio. UTS, no, that's, I don't know. 90, they won by 40. You can see that. And then TCU played New Orleans and lost. They lost to New Orleans. New Orleans was like 4-20 last year. Ridiculous. Then they beat St. Francis by 40. So who the hell knows? That's too Jekyll and Hyde for me. I can't mess with that. LSU and Nolan. Speaking of the team, they're 2-0 now. What the hell? They were 4-20 at one point last year because I made a joke about being 4-20. It was hilarious. So, anyways, LSU, how do you shoot 86%? You can't even shoot that in practice. Who did you play? How? Who did you play to get such vaulted numbers? You played Tarleton State in 96-60. That is crazy. Dells for 2 and 44 for 3. They shot over 70 completely in the game when you combine those two. Because I see, if I pop over here, it's like it highlights this as LSU shoots over 70% of the field. Yeah. Inside the threes, it was 86%. Easy. New Orleans is apparently not that bad. What's the spread? There's got to be a spread for this one, right? One would think. LSU by 18.5. You know, I'm a little wary. I'm not going to mess with it. This is, yeah, no, just not going to do it. A little rivalry game, maybe. I doubt it. New Orleans is going to try hard. You know they're going to try very hard. Northwestern versus Cleveland State. Too much. It looks like a fruitcake. There's way too much colors here. Nothing's really. I mean, it's all leaning Northwestern a little bit. Let's see if the line makes sense. Northwestern about 23.5. That's outside of our comfort zone. We can't do that. Xavier versus Santa Clara. Xavier's 2-0, and I don't know how. You're the 8th worst shooting team in the country, but yet you're 2-0. Which means you're not covering spreads. There's no chance the hell you're covering these spreads. I don't care. Let's see what you've done. The fact you're 2-0 shooting this bad, you're only going to get better at shooting. So you played Marist and Lemoyne, and you beat Marist by 4 and Lemoyne by 5. Now you're playing Santa Clara, who is 2-0, doing better. Xavier by 4.5. Yeah, you're not tricking me. If anything, I would take Santa Clara, but no, I'm passing on that one. Grand Canyon versus Northern Illinois. Offense potentially. Look at the numbers. Offense and over potentially. Let's see. 164. Do we have enough to reach 164? 172, 170. So we have a very tiny window, and 164 is down here. So if we want to take the over, we do have like 6 points of cushion. Now, given they've only played 2 games, you can see that. So I'm a pass. It's too close. I would lean the over. I will lean it if you want to take that. Sure. Utah versus Holy Cross. Holy Cross is not good. Ooh, Holy Cross. You're 0-2, and these are bad numbers. Utah is going to be favored by 21.5. Yeah, too much for me. If these numbers were more green, maybe, but they're like, no. Like Miami's green. You saw the green when we looked at Miami. Sure. Georgia Tech, Southeast. Georgia Tech, what are you doing? What are you doing? Defense, you shut them down. Open up shop. The offense is disgusting. I can't bet on anybody with bad. I don't care how good you are at one way. If you're sucked the other way, no, not a chance in hell. Washington State versus St. Thomas of Minnesota, a D1 school, yes, who's really good at shooting twos. When Washington State is just 0-2 and not good. Look, that's disgusting. No. UCLA, West Georgia. UCLA is ranked 12th. This is going to be a very high spread because UCLA 34.5. Yep. And lastly, Cal versus Fullerton. The Titans, 23.5 for Cal. 7th in scoring, but their defense is bad. So yeah, we ended up with 5 plays. It could have been worse. It could have been better, but hey, I can't complain. 5 plays on a 26-game slate. Not bad. I don't hate it. Let me set this back up so I can go over here. Let's go back to the schedules and take a look at tomorrow. That's football. We want this one. Thank you. Tomorrow, how many games we got on Tuesday? Let's look. We started at 11. IUPUI or IU Indy is playing at 11. Iona KC's playing, or Kansas City's playing at 1. What are we doing? It is a holiday. It's a federal holiday. It's Veterans Day. I get that. But today doesn't make sense. Tomorrow, I guess you could see that. But yeah, we got some 4 o'clock games. Decent slate. Tuesday's usually a pretty busy day in college hoops. Yeah, we got a bunch of games tomorrow. We got Creighton playing Gonzaga. Ooh, that's a sweet little matchup. What else we got? Anybody good? Texas Tech, Illinois, 10v17. Beautiful. Anybody else? We got Wisconsin playing. We got Auburn playing, Kansas, Arkansas, Louisville, and Kentucky are playing. Ooh, that's a good 9v11. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Duke's playing Army on the road. Really? North Carolina's playing Radford. Florida's playing Florida State. Love that. Michigan's playing. So many good games tomorrow. So yeah, okay. I'm done rambling. That's enough. So appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you're playing. Let me know if you agree, disagree with the plays I'm taking, or if you see plays, something I overlooked, point it out. Point it out. I might tell it. I might say, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna tell you. So I got 5 plays though. I think it works out. Check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out in a nice list, you want spreadsheets, or you want to come chat it up in the live chat and Patreon. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow on Tuesday for some more college hoops. Peace.